So you're with Shared Learning Collaborative.
Yes, I'm consulting to Shared Learning Collaborative. I've been doing this work for about a year, and I expect to be doing it for a bit yet. This is a really interesting project. It's the Gates Foundation, the Carnegie Corporation, and the Chief Superintendents of Schools organization working together to try to build a little piece of infrastructure that currently everybody has to build separately. And because everybody has to, there's this temptation to make interoperability a low priority. And we know from our years of working with data that aggregating the data is kind of the point of a lot of why we do this stuff. We see an opportunity for personalized learning to be enabled for every kid in America, which is a lot of kids. The best schools are doing this now because the research shows pretty clearly it's what to do.
And you said personalized learning.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So imagine, the system knows who you are. It leaves an opportunity for vendors to go, okay, we know who they are and what they know, and we know what's available because things like the Learning Registry exist, which is not our project, but we really like that project. And if we just do a little bit of AI glue, we can actually predict what the kid's going to be interested in next. We can help them run their own program. We can get teachers much more enthusiasm in classrooms and help them leverage their dwindling resources by getting the kids excited about driving their own education.
And kids, what age is the kid?
Kindergarten through 12.
K through 12.
Yeah, so this platform and using the API that we created will allow people who are building applications for kids from kindergarten through 12th grade to validate the kid that they think they have and help their teacher understand what they're learning or what their experience has been with the asset that they've got. And we're hoping that it really sparks a whole new range of innovation in the area.
And so this is also worldwide. This is not just a U.S. thing?
Well, it's interesting. We're building it for the U.S., but we're putting it under Apache license.
Okay.
So, me, I've worked in the industry a long time. When I go talk to my old colleagues at Intel, they say, wow, we were going to build one of these for China and India, but if you're building one, right? I mean, I'm getting a lot of side conversations from people from other parts of the world who are thinking that they need this too.
Well, the whole world needs something like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think the whole world needs something like this. There are a lot of these out there, but again, the thing is they don't interoperate. So that's the big innovation here.
And so this is also all built on open source?
Yes, completely OpenStack using not using OpenStack, using Linux, of course, Apache, MongoDB, written in Java. Now an open source language.
Yes.
And open APIs, fully documented at dev.slcedu.org.
And when is this rolling out?
Well, actually, we have the APIs there now. It's possible for developers to register to a sandbox application so that they can use dummy data, because there are federal regulations about the sanctity of education data, so we have to be a little careful. But you can write to the dummy set of data and then peddle your application to people who have access to the real data through our multi-tenant data store. We're going to roll out some code probably next week now to support the applications that we wrote so that you can see the best exercising of the APIs to date. And then later in the year, next year, we're going to be pushing out a pretty great thing, I think, which is the whole infrastructure stack, so that people can set up their own data stores.
Excellent. This sounds like a really important project.
Yeah, it's why I'm still in it,
Well, I wish you the best with this, and I hope we see this grow and become very successful.
Thank you. I hope I see O'Reilly continue to support open education.
We are.